MasterCard. Official card of the show.
Gave to Huey.
Real nice. Just a little one-hand nudge pass.
Just enough on it to get it there. Forsberg around the man, Jamie Pusher. His shot. Save made by Osgood. As he got it over Aaron Ward, who went down in front of him. Peter Forsberg, what a pass. Sent it almost dead mark. Usarov, his pass deflected wide. Peter Forsberg, penalty coming up. It's going to be...
I mean, we see the finesse. We see more finesse. We see the power shot. I mean, he hurt Chris Osgood with that shot. Hit him up high in the shoulder, and Osgood flinched and was flexing his shoulder and his arm after that. Hit him right in the shoulder. Bang. And then Peter Forsberg went into the corner and showed us his muscle and made the play back. And Bob Rouse, Mike Ramsey back now in a Detroit uniform. And two rookies, Pusher and Ward.
Ozelin, save, rebound, save made on Sakic's rebound attempt. Osgood 2 times big.
1-0, 5-on-3. Power play, Robert Reichel the blast. His 16th, we're tied at 1-1. Barry.
Look at this great play. Bellows makes a great play in the wall, kicks it in the slot. Sacco to Pronger. Excellent line for these guys today.
Ducks had a 2-1 lead. Then Paul Correa trying to give him another one. The rush, slap shot. Hey, Trevor Kidd with the glove. And the Ducks lead 2-1 after 2. I mean, not Correa, not Solani, but
It was in the wild, wild west. St. Louis at Phoenix, and Keith Tkachuk at his 41st of the year, and Phoenix gets a 1-0 lead. Then JR working on Grant Fuhrer. Jeremy Roenick's got an empty net. It's 2-zip. Phoenix after 1. On now to the second period. Blues on the power play. Brett Hall just winds up and blasted by Nikolai Hamid-Bulin for his 41st of the year. He's now scored in 10 straight. And they are down 2-1. And here's Hamid-Bulin robbing Ricard Pearson. But you know what? You can't stop everything. Mike Peluso just throws the puck in the front air and watch it bounce off the left skate of Hamid-Bulin. Check out the little guy on the right. I can't believe our team is tied. That's all right. His brother says we're looking at overtime, right? No. Jeff Finley beats Fear on the wrister, his 3rd of the year, his first goal in 50 games. Oh, now the one-timer on the power play. There's Hamid-Bulin to rob him with the big glove, and then with less than 5 minutes to play, Al McKinnis. There's Hamid-Bulin again. 35 saves in the night for Hamid.
Near side, Shanahan back on top. Lidstrom, they tic-tac. Shanahan the blast, save made, wild rebound. Fedorov scores! And the Detroit Red Wings have tied this game up 2-2.
Marty Lapointe was there, but he was by himself. The rebound killed Patrick Roy. I think Marty Lapointe might have had something to do with the rebound. He might have gotten his stick on it, but Patrick Roy rocketed this rebound right back out to Fedorov. Wham! One-timer in the 5-hole.
Fedorov 2 goals in 3 games against the Avs. Patrick thought he should have had that one, but Fedorov able to hold it in. Sakic shot, save Osgood. And Huey Krupp again holds it in. Sakic just flashing that left leg that time. There's Lynch. Jones, shot, score! Keith Jones ripped it. May have been deflected in front. Because it sure went up in the air.
Jones, as he turning, looked like he was going to pass to the far point, and then just lofted it and drifted it. And because Mike Ricci was tying up Konstantinov in front, I'm not sure Osgood saw it at all. I'm not even sure. No, there's no way. I mean, there's Chris Osgood's head right there. Here's
a 2-on-1. Corbet in the middle. Corbet blocked by the stick of Chris Osgood while he was down on the ice.
Right skate, which he has to have another push off the right skate. I'll tell you what, I don't think Rene Corbet made a bad play because Osgood didn't give him an option. And then Corbet got ripped into the boards by Jamie Pusher.
Well, it was number key of the Anaheim-Calgary game, Paul Correa, the big bomber, and the glove save. Kidd, great save of the night.
McGillney, who's had a very good first period for the Canucks, makes a beautiful play out of the corner. And Odjick, John, that's a tough shot. It's coming across your body. Now watch Odjick, center of the screen. Cross body goes short side, top shelf, over the shoulder of Patrick Roy. I mean, a goal scorer's goal right there for Gino Odjick.
But as this game opens up, Ricci steps into the zone. Ricci looks in front. The pass to Sakic and a save by Hirsch. And he holds on for a faceoff.
You know, John, we really are seeing much better play from Mike Ricci. He's Sakic in front, but he seems to be seeing things well. He's still doing the things that he does well, going to the front of that, playing the boards tough. But he seems to be more comfortable with the puck on the perimeter of the ice. Sakic still now, who is a very solid player for these Canucks. He actually came from the Quebec Nordique organization. Vancouver picked him up on waivers. Here's the penalty. A coin just grabs Mike Keane. The referee's hand had already gone up. So all of this at the end, come through and pick up the rebound. But when he picks it up, it's rolling. He's trying to wait for a second, but Hirsch does a good job. That's all he could do. But the puck was just on edge enough for...
Now Jones does keep it in. Great play. Denmark in front. Oh, and Oslund was there, but Hirsch knocked it away. And the Canucks back to center. 40 seconds left in a Coins minor. Here comes Jones again. He leads the Avalanche with 14 power play goals. Ricci trying to kick it. Broken up by the Canucks. And
reaction. This is again another good shift by this Ridley line. The puck comes through. Patrick gets it right there, and he looks up. It must have hit right in the webbing of his glove. On by Brochure, which leads to the power play. Good effort by the Avalanche in this power play. And I'll tell you, when Kaminsky walks out of the zone, out of the corner, John, like he does right here, he is so tough to stop because he keeps the puck. He stick handles with the puck so close to his feet that it's very difficult to poke check. It's very difficult to get the puck and read what he's going to do. Is he going to pass or shoot? And he's strong and he darts out of the kick.
And that whistled wide. Now Sakic gets it again. He's killed Vancouver this year. Forsberg back in front. Now Sakic again. Kaminsky in the slot to Lemieux. Side of the goal, Forsberg. Hirsch got over and made a big save. Now they center one. And Lemieux is robbed by Hirsch. Kept in by Sakic. To Oslund. Pass in front, tipped away by Rulin, but not out. Forsberg gets it again. A minute to go in the power play. Here comes Forsberg. The drive and a pad save by Hirsch. Forsberg down low. To Lemieux, back to Forsberg. Good pressure on this power play. Forsberg in the slot. Broken up. Look out here. Oh, the pass to Jelena was just off the marker. To Yui Krupp, late on this power play. The Avs up by one. Oh, great feed into Denmark. Into Claire, backhander, and a save by Hirsch. As Denmark fire the puck out, not deep. Babic back in, look out here. Naslund the drive, big save. Oh, the rebound was tantalizingly close there. Kept in a shot by Back.
To get themselves back into position. The Canucks, the quick break, but watch the Avalanche hustle back here. Good work. What a great job by Sakic. Here's a very interesting play right here. You're going to see the Canucks just driving towards the net, and Naslund comes in on this side. If he stays in their side, and I'm not blaming, just saying adults in a wide open shot. First of all, at one end, it's going to be Patrick Waugh in a 3-2 hockey game, makes the key save, and it's happened so often. You see the Vancouver Canucks, John, they had 5 guys in the zone, and Forsberg's pass comes back to Lemieux, who just unloads. Kaminsky drives towards the net. He causes a screen.
Now to Denmark, 2-on-1 with Young. To Young. Back to Denmark. Oh, and a save. It was loose for a second. Foot tried to find it, but Hirsch had it under his pad as the Avalanche nearly wrapped it up on the...
Bouncing a little bit. Tries to make the nice pass back across. Hit the defenseman's stick. Denmark appear to get a piece of it, but Hirsch again makes the acrobatic save. Again,
Pens by 14 points in the Northeast and had a chance to pad that with a win over the Lemieux and Yagerless Pens tonight. Joe Mullins stopped early by Steve Shields, but there's Kevin Hatcher to bang home the rebound for the Penguins, who led 1-0. Then Greg Johnson puts the puck in on Shields, who never quite gets a handle and then kicks it in with his own skate, and the Pens are up 2-0. Joe Mullen, I can't believe it either. Donald Audette now working to Mike Pekka. That cut the lead down 2-1. Saves cashing in on the power play. Then Michael Grosek In on Kenny Rankett, goes near side, off the post, tied at 2 after 2. Third period now, Johnson winds up and blows it past Shields to make it 3-2 Pittsburgh. Buffalo came back to tie it at 3, and then Joe Dietzick, which would be the game winner. And the Pens win this one 5-3. They tacked on one more late. Greg Johnson, a couple of goals.
3-yard Curry off the steal, threads the needle, finds Teemu Selanne, who finds the back of the net. 1-0 Ducks. Still in the first period. Ducks on a 5-on-3. Selanne, the pass from behind the net. The puck finds its way to Paul Correa for the one-timer. Ducks up 2-0. Still in the first period. Brian Marchman throws the hip on Mark Jansen's. He reaches for the peck. Jansen's would retaliate. We get a 5-minute major. Edmonton on the 5-minute power play. Mike Greer takes the pass, trying to get something to work, but nothing converted.
The Stanley Cup playoffs, a time when heroes become legends. It is not for the faint of heart. Lord Stanley's Cup, it's the ultimate award in sports.
That is the way to stay in the lineup. What an excellent shot by Pat Falloon. But the Avalanche had really gone for broke. Huey Crute, number 4, had gone in deep on the scoring chance, and that's why they got caught on the 2-on-1 going the other way. Pat Falloon, Paul Coffey jumped up with him. Pat Falloon decided to let it rip. I think he found 5-hole daylight between Patrick Waugh's pads, but because the Avalanche got a little too anxious on the offense is why they got caught. Ron Hextall's save kicked right out past 4 Avalanche players for the 2-on.
Shot across, save made! Rebound deflected away to Brenda Warren out of the zone. Good play by Hextall. On the back check. Here's a chance now. Sakic gets it up there. Flyers get up in a hurry. Center, shot across, save made! Rebound deflected away to Brenda Warren out of the zone. Good play by Hextall. Well, doing something with it and didn't. And Falloon ended up banging it down in behind the net. Power play here for Philadelphia, their second of the game. Falloon, Leclaire dropped that off. Coffey. Right side chance, save. Leclaire trying to pick it up, get it in, banged out and covered up. Falloon did get a stick on that in the pile and drove it in, but not hard on Patrick Waugh.
It's a good, really give and go from Leclaire to Vinny Prospal, the rookie. Went back to the point, over to the other side, and there's John Leclaire in front. It looked like Adam Foote had to almost push his feet out from under him. There's Leclaire pushing Gooserop. Now Adam Foote actually did hook skates with John Leclaire, and that's how he lost his balance. But even at the end of the play, 3 of them to take Leclaire down. Oh, man, there's an underrated save right there by Patrick Waugh. Between Adam Foote's legs, you can see the puck sliding for the open corner. I mean, that escaped us the first time around.
Play by Waugh to hold that one. Here's Desjardins' shot. Ripped that one over the head of the unit. Chases it behind the net. Back on top, Desjardins and Coffey along the blue line. 2 in front, tip save, rebound shot, Renberg. Deflected off the skate. Cleared out of there by Deadmarsh. Deadmarsh gets by Desjardins, but Coffey will get to the puck. Left it in front. Short-handed up.
So that's why Michael Renberg reacted the way he did. Patrick Waugh has kept this a 1-0 Flyers game with a couple of excellent saves. Remember, we showed you one with a paddle through a crowd, and then the Flyers came right back, and he was forced to make 2 more real good saves.
Patrick Waugh, .922 save percentage, tied for 4th among netminders in the NHL. They lost 18 seconds worth of power play time. It's 4-on-4 now. Here's Forsberg, moving shot, save, rebound, shot, save. Hextall, who's lost his stick, reaches up, gets it. Flyers get the puck, get it out anyway. 5 seconds left to go here in the period. Power play opportunity now for Colorado, but they will have to continue it in the second period. Pat Falloon, the only goal. There's to give the Flyers the lead. Hextall coming up with 8 saves.
Maybe the most important one, with about 5 seconds to go in the period on Peter Forsberg. Game out of 19 against the Flyers, but you wouldn't know it by the way he's playing. Watch how he goes down the butterfly. Watch the edges of his skates. See how when he just gets up a little bit, he's got an edge on the ice. Well, he finally ended up on his back, but watch the stretch. He robbed Michael Renberg, and the reason I bring up him getting his edges of his skates onto the ice when he's down in that butterfly position, he has...
Here's blue line chance. Hextall, where is it? Lost it. Forsberg came charging in, but Hextall was able to cover it up. A pirouette by Ron Hextall, who is 10-7-2 in his career.
Work here in the second period. Huey Krupp decided to test him. Must have been watching some film, because Ron Hextall has had trouble with long ones. Everything will be going fine, and all of a sudden, wham, something will get by him that appears to be stoppable. Therrien looked like he stepped out of the way in time. No, he did not know where it was.
Did the circle and found it.
Well, this is where the Flyers have to try to generate the attack from, down low behind the net, because they are big, strong. That is Zubris getting KO'd in front by Adam Foote. In the middle of all of that, Patrick Roy made another save, but without Eric Lindros,
A teammate, it will be called a hand pass.
watch Forsberg's move. He faked a little bit, but he really didn't freeze Ron Hextall with the fake shot. So Ron Hextall was able to follow him right across, and good job by Hextall to take away the post with his skate in case Forsberg was able to get a rebound.
The face off the basket catch on right in the midsection that time.
John LeClair in the forecheck. Both teams have forechecked well at different times of this hockey game, and that was a one-man show by John LeClair. He cut off the boards where Patrick Roy tried to shovel the puck, and then he actually dumped it out front.
That's the NHL Cutting Edge Play of the Week.
Dump back to the point. Shot. Score! Joey Mullen has his 500th goal. The first American-born player ever to get it. You can put another name in the Hall of Fame.
MasterCard, official card of the NHL.
And Trent Klatt have played against the Forsberg line, and this is Peter Forsberg's pass to Claude Lemieux with the save from Ron Hextall, but that replay doesn't show us that Hextall had to come from Camden, New Jersey, over to the...
5 minutes into the third. Avs still not on the board. Ozelin to Forsberg. Inside Lemieux. Hextall, big angle save. Hextall moved out, cut the angle down to zip on Claude Lemieux.
That is hard to do. What Ron Hextall
On that.
If he's called, he can't call down, but
Yep.
he can call up. John LeClair again was important in the play. Yeah, there was nobody in the crease. I mean, Joel Otto just stayed with it.
Yep.
Patrick Roy looked like he had the puck frozen, but he needed help here because Joel Otto came poking away at it. And I think with the blade of his stick actually pushed Patrick Roy's skate off the post and at the same time pushed the puck in. I mean, that's just
Steve Levy.
Gary, time for the 1-800 collect great save of the day. Not the night, but of the day. Chris Draper gets the breakaway. Claude Lemieux is busy tonight, so Chris Terreri comes out rushing at him. Terreri, 24 stops. Chicago, a rare 5-3 win at home against the Wings.
Now, Grossball moves it in. The rookie looking, got it down in front. Great pass, shot on Roy. A tremendous save. Patrick Roy. What an effort as Falloon was denied his second goal, but the Flyers have the 2-0 lead.
Pat Falloon.
Outback game summary, all 5 goals in the game. First, Peter Forsberg on a giveaway. An unassisted goal to give the Avalanche the 1-0 lead. Stephon Yell makes it 2-0 on a pretty pass from Eric Lacroix. But the Canucks, as they've done all night long, fight back. Gino Ojic, goal scorer's goal, top shelf. Then Lemieux on the power play made it 3-1. But again, right at the end of the second period, the Canucks on a good play off the draw. Ridley tipped, and it's 3-2 as we stand right now. Center now brought into the zone, a wrister by Rice. Save, rebound, oh, right to the legs of Waugh. And back to the near corner. Now the Whalers on it. Sanderson for Andrew Castles. Throws it through. Fought it and fought it. They played pretty well defensively, but they're just not able to get the puck in the net. You look right now, both these avalanche zone. Patrick Waugh doesn't clear it. On the line, a shot tipped on goal by Chris Murray, and Waugh made the save against Murray, who was acquired and traded at the trading deadline. And Lefebvre will swing it down the ice. Jones chops it in front. Very quick forwards. People like Robert Tron and Nelson Emerson. You can't give them room. Forsberg, great feed. In front. Kaminsky. Oh, he's robbed by Burke. What a save there as the puck came right to Kaminsky. Somehow Forsberg found him alone. And the beautiful pass, but Burke makes his first big save. He missed. We are scoreless here in the first period. Derek King rolls it in front. Waugh knocked it right to the man. Hit the goal post. And King tried to stuff it in, but Waugh made the save.
with it. King put it back toward the goal. How things have been going for Hartford. As we're watching, watch the right post. The puck is going to come back and just sit there and absolutely tantalize the Hartford Whalers. Is just sitting there, and there's King right there. How Patrick Waugh is able to get that one to not go in, and then it hit the post again when King took it off his skate. And John, these are the things that can really work against a team like Hartford. They want to get something early. They know Patrick Waugh is playing well. They know the Avalanche are a good team. They're not scoring now twice.
To get mentally and physically ready for a tough grind come April 16th.
And Patrick told me this morning he'll also play Saturday's game against Toronto. So
you clear it away. Ranaheim lost the handle. And Young, great pass to Sakic. He's onside. Slap shot and a save by Burke. As Sakic knocked it out of midair and had a pretty good chance. Here's Sakic again. Across the crew. In front. A shot taken by Young, and that was wide. Held in by Lefebvre. Now down low.
Left power play. Sandus Ozenlich rips it. Valerie Kaminsky the rebound. It's 2-0 Colorado. Second period, more abs. Peter Forsberg. He fires. Adam Foote. Loose puck. Sean Burke. No chance. 3-0 abs after 2. Third period. Power play. Forsberg on the break. Puts it through Burke's legs. Avs go on to win 4-0. Patrick Waugh stopped 23 shots in the first, 46 for the game, and he ties his career high with his 36th win. Forsberg's shorthanded goal was his 3rd this season.
Power, first period, Chris Pronger with a blast. He beats Bill Ranford for his 11th goal, and it's 1-0 Blues. Still in the first, just a minute 27 later, Joe Murphy feeds Pierre Turgeon, who slips it past Ranford. 2-0 St. Louis. Under 2 minutes left in the first. Brendan Witt with the shot from the top of the face-off circle. Just trickles past Grant. Our Capitals trail 2-1. Second period, Kelly Miller with the shot from close range. Fuhr with a save. Still 2-1. Late in the second, Caps on the power play. Sergei Gonchar beats Fuhr with a wrister, and we're tied at 2 after 2. Third period, Al McInnes, the blast. Ranford, the save. Jeff Courtnall can't jam in the rebound, and we're still tied at 2. Still in the third, Gonchar with the shot. Fuhr the save, but Gonchar knocks in his own rebound. 3-2, the Caps take it. The Caps move into a tie with Montreal for the 7th spot. Brett Hull had his league-high 12-game point scoring streak snapped. The Blues have lost 9 straight to the Caps. Their last win, March 19th of '91.
When it comes to the
race, King knocked it down. King in front to Chason. A shot and a save by Waugh on Steve Chason as he worked in from the right point. Another good chance for Hartford. Still no score. Primo trying to dig it. Free number 55. Of course, he was traded earlier this year from Detroit.
part of this hockey game.
Andrew Castle's number 21 on the face-off here. Comes right in front to Rice. And he was stopped by Patrick Waugh, and the Avalanche start back. Stefan Yell in for Keane. To the slot. Too far for Ricci. Now Ricci gets it in front, but the Whalers are there. And here comes Sanderson, their leading goal scorer. Into Rice. Back to Sanderson. And a save by Waugh. Oh, what a chance there for Sanderson. He was right in there. And the Avalanche up the near boards. Keane tips it not out. Sanderson with 32 goals on the season and had a great chance. Now Castles. Left point to Kevin Haller. Trying to work around Mike Keane. Down low again for Rice. Plays it off the back of the goal. Out of the slot. Castles the shot, and Aaron Miller went down and blocked it. And the Whalers keep it in again. Godinyak held it in. Haller in front lost it. And the Avalanche, you are struggling to clear it. Finally get the puck to center. Whalers get the puck again. Murray. Left point to Wesley. A shot and a save by Waugh. And Grimson trying to knock in the rebound. Missed it. And Krupp feeds one to center. Patrick twice in this game. Derek King. Chason works it in deep. To Kron. A shot and a save by Waugh. And the rebound cleared ahead to Forsberg. Here's Forsberg in with Lemieux. Forsberg now for Ozelinch. Overskates it. Kamensky kept the puck in there. Whaler players lost his stick, but Hartford does work it out. Now a comes back. He brings one into the Hartford zone. Great pass in front to Mike Keane. A drive. Ricci the rebound. He scores! Ricci on the rebound, and the Whalers are going to argue that he was in the goal crease, but the
Moves it across to Keane. Now watch number 9, Ricci. He's going to be the man in question. Is he in the crease, or is he pushed in the crease? He's definitely in the crease right there.
although the puck was in the goal crease, I think, before Ricci. The puck's in there, and then he can go in.
Absolutely.
I think that's going to be a goal.
It's going to be a close call.
Negative side for the Avalanche. Here's Young toward the goal. Denmark. Now to Sakic. A backhander. Where is it? Burke looked behind him, and it was very close to the goal line. He snapped it up as Sakic nearly surprised the Hartford netminder.
Well, Sakic, look at him. He's not sure where it is. Right there, Sakic gets the puck, and it just goes in behind him. Berkey trying to find it. The Avalanche got to break at one end. Here, Hartford almost falls behind 2-0. It hits off the post.
So Burke gets a break.
Well, Burke, you know,
away from his check. He does. Slap shot. Oh, and Burke got his left toe on that one. As Sakic has shown a lot of spunk here in the first period.
You're going to see right here, the player thinks he's got him, and then he has that ability to stop and turn and just free himself up. And then on top of that, you throw the quick release, and he is so tough to stop.
Our second on the penalty killing. We have led the league for the entire. Now to the right point. It's Glenn Wesley. Far side. Slap shot. Saved by Watt. He stopped the rebound by Castles. And the Avalanche get it.
And Patrick, while you know that he knows the schedule, he knows what's going on for the Avalanche right now. They want to win first place. One of the big keys about getting first place, John, as you look at the schedule or the standings, is if the Avalanche were get to past the rebounds and lose pucks in the danger zone.
Now Ranheim to the goal. Burt the rebound, and he put that one high over the net. The Avalanche are back to full strength. And the puck bouncing in front, knocked wide by O'Neill. And Lemieux is there. Haller kept it in. Glove save by Waugh on a tip-in try. Oh, another. He is goalless in his last dozen games. On the boards, tipped on goal. Oh, what a glove save by Waugh on Rice. It has been vintage Patrick here at the Mall in Hartford. He has been exemplary.
That saved 20 and 21 of this period.